Hello, Crafty here with a review of the Sunshine Loom craft kit from friendlybrands.com. Let's take a look what we've got here. So inside the box we have some directions for using the loom. There are a few bags of rubber bands here for us to use, which is great. I always feel like I don't ever have enough, even though I do have a ton of bands. Inside you get your loom. This is a different loom than I've seen. Usually I use the straight looms. This one is actually circular, as you can see. It has a lid on top and a hook that comes inside of it. There's also some S-clips and some charms to add to your creation. And the lid just pops off like that. You have your loom hook. Some charms. We have a sun, a heart, and a little shark right there. And then your S-clips to help keep your creations together. So let's take a look here. We're going to do one of these patterns here. All right, this one here looks like a great one to do. It is the X band pattern. So there is a start position here. Get some bands out. I'm going to just use some random colors here since these are all mixed together. Let's see. So it says to place bands on the first pegs. Like this. And then to place the bands up this direction. And then we're just going to continue up the side here like this until the band gets to our desired length, it says. So let's see. And we'll stop placing bands here from peg 9 to 10. I can get that in there for you. So from 9 to 10, we placed our band. So I'm going to do the other side now. All right, and then we have to close it off. So we're going to just connect them from the last pegs on each side back into the middle, just like that. All right. All right, and now we're going to work on our X positioning here. So it's going to go from the side pin to the middle to the next side pin, and then it's going to go around in an X position. So again, middle to the side. All right, so I have my rubber bands here placed. The only thing left I have to do is place the final cap band here and here. I did do this on the other one. So you just take a band and you twist it and then place it on top of itself like that. So these both need this cap band. So twist and place it. And then I think I'm all set and ready to loom out. All right, and so we're going to loom out backwards. We always start at the end, so we will turn this around here. And I am going to go into this end cap band here, and I'm going to locate my first blue band. Hold down that cap band and pull it over that way. All right, and then I'm gonna just oh, nope, I'm sorry. Put this back on here. I apologize. I'm gonna loom out my middle first, my X's first. So I'm going to go into the cap band on the X here, and I'm going to reach down, grab the top yellow band here on this X and bring it back to itself. And then I'm going to find the next band underneath there, which is this one, bring it back to itself. Bring it back to itself. Sorry about my hand being in the way there. Reach in and grab the last one and bring it back to itself. All right. So then I'm just going to go down here and do the same thing for these. Reach in, grab the top orange band. Hold that cap band on there. Make sure that doesn't pop off. Place it back on itself. And the next one, place it back on itself. Down to the purple one here. And we're just going to do the same thing all the way down the loom back till we get to the beginning. So I'm going to finish these last two and I will be back. Alright, so now I have all of my X's loomed out, and now I'm just going to start back here at the end. And we're going to go into this blue cap band. Put my hand out of the way. And we're going to grab this top blue band and take it back to itself here. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to go all the way through all of these bands, grab that bottom blue, which is our outside ring, and pull it back on itself. And you're going to do this the whole way down both sides of the loom. So just gonna that is kind of one thing I like about this loom that I've learned while I was making this bracelet. Each peg is 2 pegs there. There's, you know, 2 sides to it, which is good because that last band on me just slipped off my hook. And instead of losing it entirely, it just kind of slipped onto the second peg there of the loom. So that was nice. I didn't have to worry about going in there and fishing it out and making sure that my bracelet didn't fall apart on me because it just kind of went back to itself. All right. And so we're done one side here. Down. And now I'm just going to finish the other side and I will be back. Okay, everything is all loomed out here on this bracelet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little S-hooks that came with it. And I'm going to place it over all the bands on the end here. Make sure I catch them. All right. And I'm missing one band. Let me slip that on there. All right, good. And now I'm just going to slide my bracelet right off my hook, or right off my loom. If you want to use your hook so you don't stretch the bracelet out a lot, you can do that too. Just slip them right off. It also helps so you're not putting so much pull on your rubber bands. You don't want them to snap after you've done all the work. All right. All right, so there's my creation, my X-band bracelet or keychain, whatever you want to use. The really nice thing about this is how I made this pretty small. That's obviously not going to fit on somebody's wrist. Let's show you how tiny that makes this. So I connect it together. It's a pretty tiny, you know, it's a pretty tiny bracelet there. Here's the really nice thing about this loom. As you go up the sides here, you can see you will eventually get to right here where it says small. So it would be a small bracelet. And then medium, that would be how far you would go for a medium bracelet. A large bracelet. And then an extra large bracelet would take you all the way around the circular loom. So that's nice because that actually helps you gauge how big your bracelet's going to be. There is a start point here where you would start your bracelet. And at the end, there's a hook line and it shows you which direction to hook because we always lay our bracelets or lay our bands one direction and then we go back and we hook backwards. So this is pretty nice. I love that it is kind of self-contained here. I can put my hook in here. If I wanted to, I could put some bands in this little slot here. We have our S-hooks and our charms, and then the lid just goes right back on it. I'm one of those people that can't sit in a car as a passenger and not have something to do. I like to read or knit or loom. So this is kind of a great idea for that, just because I can hold this right on my lap and have everything stored right within itself. So I definitely think this is a great idea. There are a couple things that I would probably change. One would be the hook. I'm very used to a metal hook instead of the plastic hook, so I was a little off there using that hook. But I really think that overall this is a great idea, and I can't actually wait to let the kids give it a try and see what they think. So thank you, Friendly Bands, for sending this to me, and I hope you all enjoy it.